I'm not sure about this minute. Just falls so deeply, and I hope it's not gonna happen. That's what I call experience.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and I'm into the binary options trading. That's a little bit windy because I'm in Dubai Resort and I'm at the Lamborghini. So guys, if you want to know more, if you want to get more results, profits, knowledges, you can just proceed to my Telegram link, to my Telegram channel where I post 12 signals per day and you can use it and get the same.
Hi guys, here's me Anna and we're still on the Quotex platform. In today's strategy, I'm gonna be using indicator. This is gonna be the 3 indicator based strategy, and it's gonna be based on the main indicator, which is gonna be MACD and Ichimoku. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Ichimoku cloud. And I, if I'm being honest, had an argument with other traders about that exact strategy. Do we need some Williams in it because there's some recommendations or I don't know, positive experiences with these type of indicators plus the Williams? I decided no, I just gotta cut off because that's gonna be too much. That's gonna be too heavy for me. 3 indicators duplicated below chart for me is too much. So I added third one, which is gonna be the parabolic SAR. So it's gonna be nice and easy. We're gonna be tested and we're gonna test if I can finally love the Ichimoku cloud and do we really need the Williams in it. Let it start, then let it go. Easy come, easy go, my favorite expression. And that's actually helped me a lot to spend and invest in trading. Okay, currency pairs from the top of the list with the biggest payouts is gonna be quite nicely working for us because the charts are kind of the same, but biggest payout will give us the maximum of the profit. Okay, and it's getting bigger and bigger here on Quotex, which is nice. 15 seconds gonna be the period for the candles. Just gonna be checking how it's gonna be looking for us. Then we're gonna be just finding the nicest strategy to trade, and I still gonna be using that indicator that I don't know how to pronounce. I hope you know that already. And just copy all of these MACD periods plus the parabolic SAR periods. That's the dots that's gonna be helping us. And now that's the different one. This E. No, that's it. If there are any, if there are a few. That's, you know, for me, some indicators that I don't use much is just the same for you. Maybe if you're a beginner, all of the indicators, because I'm just drowning. So this Japanese indicator, I will call it cloud. That's gonna be just fine. It's giving lots of the info which we actually hardly understand and hardly read, but with this MACD and the parabolic SAR, it's gonna be nicely working anyway. I hope so. Let's go. Let's make it shortly because the indicator on which base this strategy, MACD and the parabolic SAR, this is first grade of trading, I must say. This is the first grade at school. And right there, we just at the bottom, we can see the candles turn green, MACD lines trying to cross, and the green line trying to get upward, and the lines or the candles of the MACD are trying to get above 0. So we do expect that's going to be the rising. We can see the rising, and the thing is, that's really fast one, and I just hope that the timing is gonna be okay and fine, because 24 seconds is way enough, not only for rising but for the opposite trend. We can actually for that time just fall so deeply, and I hope it's not gonna happen. By now all the indicators are nice and we still getting, but I must say that our favorite cloud is already giving me the info that it's gonna be some changing. It's gonna be some changing. You can see the crossing of the lines, the crossing of the clouds, the crossing, and that's the bad one. Okay, we're gonna be just raising the bat and going to the upward one. I know it's a little bit like, it seems like the massive and the big tendency is to get downward, but I don't think that we're going to be falling way lower, because you may see with the MACD, we are a little bit with the green candles. We are trying to catch that crossing of this MACD lines, and I think in a minute it's gonna be the growing. Let's see. And I am getting a little bit distracted sometimes, have some messages, a lot of the messages I receive daily, have the massive feedback, and have lots of things to do. And I try when I trade, that's just as I told you. We've been a little bit rising, but then getting downward and never get crossed. And when I trade, I try to focus only on the trading. I turn off all the notifications, but sometimes it is, yeah. Because this distraction actually ruins your focus and sometimes ruins your results. And you need to be quite attentive. What I can say, seems like we gotta get some downward trend, because that's the peak. That's the only thing that I can see. I already had this orange candle, and maybe that's the start of it. MACD candles turn to be orange and trying to get smaller and below zero. But if you're gonna be checking this cloud, and I said this is not so useless indicator, it seems like it's gonna be happening a little bit later. Not exactly right now, that it's gonna be, I'm not sure about this minute. No, it is, it started, it's already going. And these lines of this cloud, Japanese cloud, may actually get crossed a little bit after we got all these tendencies already going. So, is it, what's that? Is it all of them? So I think I was completely correct about my assumption and about my bet. Something wrong. Okay. Guess what? Yeah, that's the peak. And we're gonna get downward. And we can see it out of the cloud also. It is just showing to us some prognosis plus MACD. Let's get crossed. The candles trying to get below zero and being orange. So let's see. And right there, that's nicely and safely. We are at the lowest low, we're getting downward, and I must say, I love that indicator today. It is. The combination is just perfect. I like it. I truly like it. It helps me a lot. First time I'm complimenting that. That's what I call experience. So let's not celebrate it before we got this final bet. You know, I'm just a little bit, I forgot the word. I know the word in English. That means that I am kind of careful with all that, you know, saying I'm just a winner before I win, or telling people where I'm going before I already right there. I don't know, I forgot the word for that. And in trading, I'm not sure that I believe that all this energy and all my analysis can be ruined by some words or, I don't know, bad sides. But if that helps me just to win, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna sell that in advance. I'm not gonna count my money before I got all of them. And still right there, that's a little bit like a mess because of this cloud indicator, which is right there on the MACD. And I might say that's not so helpful. Oh my God, what's happened? But all of that were more than enough just to get it as a profit. Me, I get distracted. Have you noticed that? Just in the middle of this video, I got distracted and I started to think with the back of my brain on something that I have right there. And that's bad. That's bad. So it's done. I never remembered the Williams indicator. I never remembered that I wanted, that it was recommended, that I ever heard about that indicator. I think it was perfect without it. I like it, but you know, I like easy, nice and beautiful solutions that help me just to make everything profitable, quite fast and quite easy. That's my style, if you want. And if you are into my style, yes, you can find my Telegram channel where I post signals and we can trade together, maximize your profits, and that's it. That's done.